Let's be honest, staying consistent on YouTube is one of the hardest things you'll ever try to do. You start with so much energy, so many ideas, and you promise yourself, this time I'm going to upload every week. And then life happens. You miss one upload, then two, and suddenly you are telling yourself, I'll get back next week. But next week never comes. If that is you, this video is not here to judge you. It's here to tell you the truth that you are not inconsistent because you are lazy or unmotivated. You are inconsistent because you are overwhelmed, distracted, and emotionally disconnected from the fact that why you started this YouTube channel in the first place. Let's talk about the real reason you can't stay consistent on YouTube and how to fix it for good. So watch this video till the end. Point number 1 is the misconception of motivation. Everyone tells you you just need to stay motivated. But here is the problem. Motivation fades. You get excited when you hit record for your first few videos. You see small progress, maybe a few comments, a few likes, and then when the views slow down, the motivation disappears. You start asking yourself, what's the point of posting if nobody's watching? And that's the trap. Because consistency built on motivation will always collapse. Real consistency doesn't come from motivation. It comes from discipline and identity. You have to stop seeing yourself as someone trying to be a YouTuber and start seeing yourself as a creator. That's who you are, not what you do when you feel inspired. Point number 2 is the YouTube pressure cycle. Here is another reason you can't stay consistent is the YouTube pressure cycle. You watch other creators blow up overnight. You see their edits, their thumbnails, their confidence, and you start comparing your 100 views to their 100k. You think, what's the point of posting if I'm not growing like them? But what you don't realize is their consistency didn't come from success. Their success came from consistency. Every big creator you admire once posted to silence. No comments, no views, no feedback. Just believe. Trust me, if you can't post when no one is watching, you won't survive when everyone is. Because the real challenge of consistency is not when things are exciting. It's when they are quiet. Point number 3 is you are doing too much. Here's the third reason is you are overwhelming yourself. You are trying to script, film, edit, design thumbnails, manage social media, research SEO, plan hooks, all by yourself. And it is exhausting. You don't need to do everything, but you need to do something but consistently. Stop overcomplicating it. Start simple. Focus on creating one good video each week, not 3, not daily, just one solid piece of content. That's how you rebuild momentum, because burnout doesn't come from doing too little. It comes from trying to do too much too soon. Fourth point is the emotional roller coaster of YouTube. Let's talk about the emotional side, because consistency isn't just a time problem. It's an energy problem. YouTube can mess with your emotions more than you think. You put your heart into a video, spend 8 hours of editing, and it gets 30 views. Then you post a quick one and it does 10 times better. That unpredictability plays with your head. And when your emotions rise and fall with the numbers, you burn out faster than you realize. Here's the truth. You can't control the algorithm, but you can control showing up. Detach your emotions from the results. Focus on the process, because the creators who last are not the ones who go viral. They are the ones who post even when it's quiet. Point number 5 is the real reason you quit. Let's go deeper. The real reason you can't stay consistent is because deep down you don't believe it will work for you. You see success stories and think, yeah, but they got lucky, I own. So every time you start, a part of you already expects to fail. That's why you stop showing up, because it hurts less to quit early than to give your best and still lose. But here's the thing, YouTube doesn't reward the best creators, it rewards the most resilient. You can fail 100 times and still win if you just keep uploading. And the last and the very important point is how to stay consistent. Alright, let's get practical. Here is how you start being consistent, even when you don't feel like. First point is create a minimum upload standard. Decide what your absolute bare minimum is. For example, one video every Sunday no matter what. Even if it's short, even if it's imperfect, it goes live. Second point is build a simple system. Batch record, watch scripts one day, record another, edit on the weekend. Third point is expect to feel bored. You'll definitely get tired of your own content, that's normal. But your viewers are just discovering you. So keep showing up. Fourth point is track effort, not results. Focus on how many times you showed up, not how many views you got. Lastly, I'd like to conclude by saying, if you have been struggling to stay consistent on YouTube, remember this. You don't have a content problem, you have a belief problem. You think you need more time, more motivation, or better ideas, but what you really need is commitment. Your channel won't grow overnight, but if you keep posting, learning, improving, it's not a matter of if it works, it's just a matter of when. So stop waiting to feel ready. Post the video, because the more you show up, the closer you get to the version of yourself you have been dreaming about. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.